That's as good as done, but pretty sure Ning have other ideas about that. And there you see, perfect start. That explains why he put Mark Williams in, having won the toss. Obviously likes that shot. And he looked good in the end, his first match. It's a bit of a dodgy start, wasn't it? He didn't look comfortable at all. It wasn't until a really bad bit of luck for Stephen Maguire that things changed round for Ning. Turned that match around completely from being 1-0 down. So he'll come into this feeling pretty confident, but also knowing he's got to play extremely well because we've already seen Mark Williams is in good form.
No previous matches to go on between the two of them, but Ning, he made the 1-2-9 in that match, and in general just seems to have quickened up a bit. He was sort of getting a reputation for being a bit methodical, but 22 seconds was his average shot time in that match.
7.
Former semi-finalist at the UK Championship. One of those players here this week. There's 15 of them actually, of the 32 who've made it this far, who are yet to win a ranking title. 17 have won one, 15 haven't. So he would love to break his duck here. Of course, is what Dave Gilbert did last year. And then suddenly,
13.
champion of champions to look forward to, being the World Grand Prix. All these benefits come from winning.
It's nicely situated around the black spot area.
21.
Pack is very inviting as well. It looks like a nice pack to go into. We won't be doing that just yet, of course. Still a couple of loose reds to play on, but the pack does look quite inviting when he does decide to attack it. Someone loses perfect position, don't always get back complete control. And that's what's happened there. Doesn't take a lot. Just
but not quite worked out. He'll be aware, I'm sure, that Ning, can score heavily. He's on a pretty exclusive list of players. Only 7 on the list. Maguire was in this group. He looked good in that first match. He had a 76 break in frame 1 against Aaron Hill, cleared up with 61 in the second, and then made the 1-3-3. He already qualified for the European Masters. He made a great clearance there in the decider against Liam Highfield. Just pinch that one. On playing, but he's got a long way to go before that's going to happen.
Oh, let's hope when I join the seniors he has a few more years on the main tour. I've had enough of him. Been on the same tour since 1992. Do have a few years without him. No, he's been exceptional, hasn't he? His whole career. Started winning at a very early age, winning tournaments and competing the business
15.
end of everything. Yep, credit to the sport. And this is the one thing he's always done his whole career. He's never...
Mark Williams.
Like that.
Yeah, them little
1.
intricate details that Mark Williams possesses. You know, he purposely put the cue ball that side behind the green, meaning Ning had no option but to play the shot he played. Mark Williams wouldn't want to leave it the other side because it was an easy escape. All these little things, they're all
8.
intended, all intentional, lots of skill and tactical nous. But you can't.
1.
Yeah, played the precise cannon, played it well. And now, if he wishes,
8.
can play the red at the bottom of the pack and screw off the others to bring them into play. So very quickly, every ball could be in a powerful position.
Nine.
Remember, they're playing here to get into the final phase of the Championship League. 2 groups on Friday. Winner of each group test a knockout final.
$14.
So the shot Ning had previously, which he refused, he's got again, only this time it's a little bit tougher. Perfect on it the time before, but chose not to play it. But like I said, maybe his friend told him after the first match that his shot time was the low 20s. So he's reverted back to type. Yeah, I think he has speeded up
19.
a little bit, but he obviously knows the importance of this first frame. All the frames are important, but if you can go 1-0 up in a 4-frame match, you put yourself in a very strong position.
$20.
So he's by 31. Red with a big colour here.
27.
And Mark Williams needs a snooker. Williams did have that chance, but just missed the red to right corner.
$28.
It's black then. Williams requires snookers.
$35.
Remember, Ning beat Stephen Maguire, so he has got maximum points so far.
$36.
He's definitely a player with a reputation for, being hard to beat. Ning, 34 in the world. So he has won a group to get this far. Indeed, he won all 3 of his matches in that group.
52. $57.
Very studiously gone about this.
$63.
Oh, very nonchalant.
Yeah, you're right,
One.
Dave. Played a very good first frame and then hasn't completely undone it with that break off, but potentially has.
Mark
But
Williams.
again.
1.
Uncharacteristically, this is a easy pot, I'd have to say, for someone of his calibre. Oh, look.
Yeah, I just wondered, Joe, look, the schedule obviously, he played first time, played really well, but was done by about 12:30, so he's had 4.5 hours to play again. I guess he would have liked, ideally, to have got a match in before now.
Yeah, you're 100% right, Dave. You know, sometimes winning 3-0 that quickly can ultimately go against you. Because, you know, you're not going to spend the rest of the afternoon practicing. So you do sort of sit around and wait for your next game, but wouldn't have expected it to affect someone like Mark Williams, but clearly he's not at that level he was at when he finished this afternoon. But fortunately, wasn't punished for that mistake, and he's back at the table.
Yeah, the danger here, because we get looked after so well at the morning side, is there's a lot of biscuits and all sorts of treats available in that players' room. Including today, Phil Yates' 60th birthday cake, which I can confirm is delicious.
8.
Yeah, as much as I enjoy it, being in here with
9.
yourself and Phil, it's doesn't do the old waistline much good. A few days at the morning side. Oh, Mark Williams has pretty much done a lot of the hard work here for Ning. The spots makes break building so much easier.
Six.
First few shots. So where this pink now spots, or it's on its own spot, or just behind it, will make a difference to how straightforward this break's going to be for Ning.
$13.
Well, there you can see, so it's tied up one of the loose reds, so this is not going to be straightforward at all
14.
here. You have to work hard for this break.
$21.
A little bit short pace again. Just needed that cue ball to run. Another 2 or 3 inches. You've got a choice of 3 reds. As it is, he's got a choice of 2, but neither are that nice. This one, the safer option of the 2. He's taking the cue ball away.
$22. $28. 35.
Oh, up for the blue. There's another loose red on the left-hand side of the table.
36.
I'm going to say I would suggest probably a good idea to go into the 4 reds off this blue. He catches the pink on the left side as we look. We're using the other red as a stopper. Highly unlikely not to land on a ball should that be the case. What he mustn't do here if he plays into the 4 balls is hit the right side of the pink.
Okay. 42. 45. 46.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the
53.
2 reds together, if you can play the bottom one now, or if not now, maybe see exactly where he needs to put the cue ball next time round so he can land on that red closest to the left corner without playing a cannon. That will make his job a whole lot easier. I think if he can get the cue ball somewhere where it is now, slightly fraction lower. No, he did play it. He didn't play it very well. It's any kind of attacking shot.
Ning.
Yes, it's still
1. Eight.
Yeah, that very rare show of emotion from Mark Williams is because he didn't play the shot as intended. He was looking just to come past that red, but
9.
didn't really matter. It wasn't a slice of luck. It was just a slightly misjudgment. He's always going to have the choice of the reds. So now, just assuming that Mark Williams do what he does and get to the green. He actually put that green safe on his final safety shot. So
16.
it looks like it's going to be the crucial ball in this frame. Any colour off this last red will be enough. So all the colours to win. Again, it looks like it's going to be all about that green to brown.
17.
He plays that one correctly. Probably go on and level the scores.
Twenty-two. 24.
'Feels a bit unlucky to be left in this situation. He won't be feeling unlucky
3.
now. He's potted the green.
so he's guaranteed a point
7.
and moving towards all 3, which would of course put him top of the table with Aaron Hill still to come. Ning, who won all 3 matches in the first stage, has this in his hands now, because if he wins this and beats Aaron Hill, he's
6.
Yeah, so Lu Ning in again, and he has played very well in this match, very solid when the chances have come his way. He hasn't had to do a lot to get the chances, they've been sort of handed to him really, but can't do anything about that. All he can do is make the most of the chances when they come.
7.
So needs to play little cannon here. The black will respot. You can see it's all pretty congested around there, so just got to try and work out how these balls are going to react when he nudges into them. Yeah, and he didn't really do anything.
Lu Ning 14. One.
And now he's knocked that brown in, come down to the reds. He's in a great position here. Okay, the black's out of commission, but
5.
the pink will probably soon be back on its spot. There's plenty of loose reds. So this is a chance to wrap up the match here.
Yeah, and it was encouraging to see him take that brown on, because the way the frame had gone, wouldn't have been surprised if it had rolled up to the yellow. It was so sort of edgy and tense, but he's decided to go for the jugular here. Saw a chance. It's in his hands now, whether he can make enough to wrap this up.
6. $12. $13.
Not going to be a easy, straightforward run to the line here. Even though the reds are spread, they're 46 ahead, so he's be very close
20.
to the winning line. And I think Lu Ning's day really sums up why you have to always be switched on as a snooker player and keep your mind in the present, not get too disheartened, because in his first match against Steve Maguire, he was all at sea. Looked like going 2-0 down, but for a very unfortunate run of the ball from Stephen Maguire when he potted a blue, went into the reds and a red went in. Ever since then, Lu Ning has won every frame he's played.
26.
Well, if he
27.
can win this one, then it will be in his hands going into the next match against Aaron Hill. If he wins that one as well, then the group winner. If not, then it comes down to Williams Maguire.
$33. $34.
So it gets a little bit trickier from here on in. Again, still not sure whether the red second closest to the left corner pocket pots past the black. It does. You can play on that red quite comfortably here, just stun down between the gap of the 4 reds. We'll soon know after the way he plays this shot. So it doesn't pot. He's going to have to try and play a cannon or possibly another plant. This really is a golden opportunity.
41.
But just as he was about to get over the winning line, he's finished wrong side of the blue. Take a good pot now to pot this pink and power stun down the table. Leave himself a red into the same pocket. Match ball, you feel.
Well, you can see the relief actually in him as he pots that, and if he can see this through now, then he will need just a draw actually in his next match with Aaron Hill, not even a win, because he would be, with a draw he'd be on 7 points. The most Williams or Maguire could get to would be 6. First things first though, get this frame one.
Yep.
48.
Red, pink, red will be enough. And although Mark Williams has not been at his usual best in this match, you have to give credit to Lu Ning. He's been extremely solid when the chances have come his way. 2 good breaks to win the first 2 frames, and this has been an exceptional visit. It wasn't easy when he came to the table.
54.
That's right, he just seems to have that toughness. He competed in the safety as well. I said earlier, becoming a hard player to beat. If he can knock this red in, then it looks like moves up to 6 points.
55.
So how things have turned around, because coming into this evening session, Mark Williams and Hussein Fafai were looking both the favourites to progress, but as it stands, could yet be a Chinese double. Lu Haishan on table 2, looking to wrap it up. And Lu Ning, if he can win 2 frames in his last match coming up against Aaron Hill, he'll be the group winner.
60.
Yeah, he stuck to his task
61.
very well throughout the course of this match. He had 3 solid half centuries. This could yet be a century.
68. 69.
We had 7 Chinese group winners from the first phase, from
Last match. It'll be brimming with confidence the way he's played here. Stephen Maguire and Mark Williams will be hoping that
84.
Aaron Hill can do them a favour.
85.
Yeah, Hill has got to win that match. Otherwise, Lu Ning will be coming back on Friday, regardless of what happens between Williams and Maguire. What a turnaround. These 3-0s, they can make a big difference, as we've seen tonight on both tables.
92.
So maybe Williams wasn't
94.
quite as sharp as in his first match, but Lu Ning has played a very good match here. Trying to bend that in, it didn't happen, but